Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but that's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Florida State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. DB's right up on the receivers. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Blazers want to crank the tempo. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Creates a little room, and they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. White going to attack through the air. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Memphis! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one?
And the ball is picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Memphis. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's...
And that ball is picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. White wants to throw it. Coming after him. They get to him as he throws. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's going to pass. He lets it fly. Wide open. He makes the catch. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Memphis. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Right back to the well. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
Brings up 2nd down.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that 1st half. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. And the Blazers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Banks. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. White going to attack through the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the returner will be brought down. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Pulls it, fires complete. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He's got it down the right side, running toward the tape. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UAB.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. White wants to throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things, because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hit as he throws. It's incomplete. First down here for the offense. He leaves it with his back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Gonna run it. It's Hobbs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Memphis picking up the tempo. White going to attack through the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
My man.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Illegal flag. Offense.
This offense plenty happy enough. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback checking the play. To the air on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He'll take another shot here. It's complete. Touchdown, Tiger. And the stomping has commenced. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns to lead. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Pitt looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up 14 over Florida State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A strike downfield. Can anyone catch him? And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, UAB.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. White wants to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Quarterback will audible. Looking to move it through the air. Going back to the well. Another deep ball. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. But the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Memphis! And the pummeling has started. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so much.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming to the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guy.
Oh, look out. There he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Blazers will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Campbell. Fires to the right. It's caught. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Blazers are marching down the field. Back to the air one more time. Wide open downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to get one down to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Let's go. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Using his legs to buy some time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Running back searching for a hole. Makes a man miss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Offense gets set for 2nd down. White going to attack through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 4th down, going to the air. Finds his man enough for the first. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had...
Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. These are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that pass intercepted. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what? They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's caught inside the 25. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Touchdown, Memphis! And the beatdown has ensued. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner goes down. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And the Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Campbell. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Sixth play of the drive coming up. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Let's it fly. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 40. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Memphis. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.